Good afternoon, cricket fans. It's day 6 of 7 districts presents Emirates D10 2025, powered by Fancode, and we are in for a treat. 4 back-to-back matches lined up, and action drama will continue here in Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Match number 21, it will be played between Emirates Reds. They'll be taking on Blues, followed by the informed Fujairah. They are up against young Dubai, and Ajman will be in action, and Emirates Reds will be playing their second game of the day. And the final game, it's the Sharjah versus Dubai. So plenty of action on day 6 as well. And we guarantee you a complete action-packed day. And without wasting much time, first thing first, let's head down to the middle for all important pitch analysis. Over to you, Ahmed Khwaja.
Yet another match day of the 7 districts presents Emirates D10 2025 powered by Fancode. Let's take a look at the 22 yards in operation this afternoon. It is the same wicket we had yesterday, wicket number 1 here at the center square. So the onside boundary from the Bukhatir end is the shorter one. So definitely you need to get your spinners on from the Sharjah Cricket Academy end. Overall, the pitch is looking the same, a batting beauty. We saw the highest score of the D10 yesterday, scored by Fujairah. So it looks like a batting paradise. My advice to the captains, look to bat first. Change your game plan, change your strategy. Look to post a score of 125, 130. It should be defendable here because the wind is blowing, so there will not be dew this evening, and your spinners will be in the game. So win the toss, elect to bat first, post a big score, and you will look for success.
It's hot and humid out there in the middle, but looking cool is Ahmed Khwaja. And let's have a look at the points table, how the teams stand after day 5. It's the Fujairah with back-to-back wins. They are the top of the table with 10 points, followed by Blues, who will be in action. They'll be playing the first game of the day against the Reds. Sharjah, they're having their own struggle, but still at the top 3. And Abu Dhabi at the 4th position. Dubai, they're just slowly making comeback in this tournament. Reds, they are in a must-win situation against Blues. Ajman yet to open their account. So top 4 teams, they'll qualify for the semi-finals of 7 districts presents Emirates D10 2025. So we have seen the conditions, and now it's time to head on one more time. Over to you, Shoaib. He's alongside both the captains and match referee for all important toss.
It's the battle of the colours at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. The Emirates Reds taking on Emirates Blues. It's toss time, and I've got the 2 captains with me. For Emirates Blues, we've got Nasir Faraz. For Emirates Reds, it's Mohammad Shadad. And on to my extreme left is our match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. The home side today is Emirates Blues. So Nasir, you'll flip the coin. Shadad, you'll call. Heads is the call. Tails it is. Nasir, you won the toss. क्या करना चाहेंगे?
बॉलिंग करेंगे.
हमने देखा है कि मिक्स्ड परफॉर्मेंसेस हुए हैं, कभी-कभी चेज हुआ है, कभी नहीं हुआ है, तो क्या प्लान के साथ खेलेंगे आज?
पहला मैच है आज के दिन का, तो थोड़ा सा विकेट में हो सकता है थोड़ी सी नमी हो, तो उसी को यूज़ करेंगे, जल्दी आउट करेंगे.
जिस तरह का शुरुआत हुआ है आपकी टीम के लिए, आपने एक्सपेक्ट किया था कि इस तरह की परफॉर्मेंसेस होंगी, क्योंकि काफ़ी अच्छा खेल रहे हैं आप?
टीम वर्क है, क्रेडिट जाता है सारा. मेन हमारे जो बॉलर्स हैं अच्छी बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं, तो उम्मीद करता हूँ ऐसे ही कंटिन्यू करेंगे.
टीम न्यूज़?
2 चेंजेस है. फाहद खेल रहा है, उज़ैर इन है, शकीब रेस्ट पे और शहबाज रेस्ट पे.
ऑल द बेस्ट.
थैंक यू.
Shadad, they are bowling first. What was your plan?
We also wanted to bowl first, but we'll do what we can now. We're batting.
Not the ideal result again yesterday, but you'd want to change a few things, get the right combination going.
For sure. Yesterday we just didn't bowl well. We didn't bowl to our plans, and yeah, it was too high for score to chase down.
Now batting first, what do you think is a safe score?
I think the wicket is playing better now, so maybe 100, 110 plus, which should be good.
Give us your team news.
We have only one change, Ryan out due to injury, so Faisal Patel comes in.
All the best.
Thank you.
Right, so the news from the centre is that Emirates Blues have won the toss and they have decided to bowl first.
A battle of colours, rightly said by Shoaib Ahmed, and looking dashing in that pink color shirt is our co-commentator. And let's have a look at the lineups. Emirates Reds, they are having the services of Abdul Ghaffar, Ali Asghar Shams, Arslan Ahmed, Faisal Patel getting an opportunity, the off-break bowler Muhammad Ahmed, Muhammad Farazuddin, Captain Shadad, Taimur Ali, Usaid Amin, Zainullah Khan and Zawar Fareed. Just one change for Reds from the previous encounter, and the Blues, Ahmed Tariq, Ajay Kumar, Fahad Nawaz, Ghulam Murtuza, Kamran Atta, Muhammad Mohsin, Asif, Umar, Uzair Khan, the young dynamic Nasir Faraz leading Emirates Blues, and also the experienced Safir Tariq. The Blues, they have won the toss and they have decided to bowl first. Day 6, and we have already seen plenty of maximum force, and let's see who topped the chart of the most runs. It's none other than the fighter Rohan Mustafa, 7 innings, 184 runs, an average of 36 and 45 highest. Ali Abid just behind him, and Mayank Chaudhary, he's also looking good with the bat in this tournament. Mohit Kalyan, what a tournament this young lad is having, and Daniel Liaquat, how can we forget, the rescue ranger for Sharjah. And just the right time to introduce my co-commentator. Very good afternoon, Rizwanur Rahman. Rohan Mustafa yet again delivering at the right time for his side.
Good afternoon, Mudassir, and good afternoon to all our viewers. As you rightly mentioned, Rohan Mustafa leading from the front for Team Abu Dhabi. He has been the most valuable player of the recently concluded D50 series. Yes, the team has been a little off color, a bit of ebbs and flows for them. And let's look at the most wickets tallies. Abdul Ghaffar from Team Emirates Reds picking up 9 wickets, followed by Keshav Sharma. It's that economy which is differentiating between them. But then looking at the number of matches, Abdul Ghaffar has played just 5. Zishan Nasir right behind, 8 for Mohammad Irfan, and Zawar Farid 7 wickets for him. Hot and sunny afternoon here at the Sharjah International Stadium. On paper, Emirates Blues looking absolutely magnificent. They just lost one match, and they're looking to go big in this as well. As the Reds taking on the Emirates Blues today, Taimur Ali, the batter for Emirates Reds, they've made some changes, they've tweaked some changes, and look at that man on your screen, Ajay. He's been phenomenal. Hails from Rajasthan in India, has been a net bowler for Lucknow Super Giants, and expecting to be a good contest, Mudassir.
Well, absolutely, that too. The first game of the day, though it's hot and humid, and wind, no help either here for the players. Definitely it will test the stamina of all these players. But we all know they are used to these kind of conditions here. And standing in this game is Sunij alongside him. It will be Asif Iqbal is standing with Sunij in this game. Experienced umpire Rizwan. Asif Iqbal, a proud moment for all of us. He was a part of that panel which officiated UAE versus Bangladesh series.
Well, he's got a lot of experience and he's been spot on with his decision-making ability. Match number 21. We're coming you live and exclusive from Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Ball number 1. In comes the in-form bowler Ajay for Team Emirates Blues. Wayward delivery. We'll have to wait for the umpire's call. I think he's just got off with that. I thought for a second it was away from the tram line.
With that angle, it almost carried towards that first slip, a full end dive. So a dot delivery to start. And rightly said, the man in form with the ball in this tournament. What an entry for Ajay Kumar. He has that knack of picking wickets early. Off the mark, Zainullah. There's a change in the top order. Zainullah playing his second game of the tournament. Lots of expectation from these two lads for Emirates Reds.
Most certainly, especially in the power play, they would need to score big, especially up against quality side of Emirates Blues. And talking about the debutants in this D series, Ajay, I mean, he's had a beautiful outing in the tournament so far, alongside Sanjay Pahel as well for Team Fujairah. The youngsters, when they've been given that opportunity, they're living up to the expectations of the team.
These are the players who always leave a mark by their performances. Width offered, slashed. I like the field setup given by the captain. And bowling as per the field is Ajay Kumar. And this is why we always say such an important tournament for all these players. You need to grab this opportunity, perform well, and you never know, you can represent your national side.
Most certainly, we've seen that happening. We've seen 5 debutants which have made their way to the UAE national team because of their performance in the UAE domestic series, as well as especially in the D series here. Beautiful delivery. Was there an outside edge? And it has been given. Look at that delivery. Moving away from the right-hander Zainullah, and a comfortable catch taken in the end by Kamran Atta.
Early setback, an early strike, one more time. A brilliant delivery, inviting him to go for the drive. Slight movement and excellent catch taken by Kamran Atta. So early wicket goes down for Emirates Reds in the shape of Zainullah Khan. Is 2 for the loss of 1. So Zainullah is back in the hut and arrives, the man in form who got that brilliant 40-odd runs in a losing cause though for Reds against Fujairah last night. Usaid Amin. 69 runs, strike rate of 200.
Absolutely spot on with the numbers, Mudassar. No wonder why you have a strong memory. A beautiful shot, gets off the mark in style. And just talking about Usaid Amin, hails from Karachi, a brilliant player, has got that ability to maneuver his innings accordingly. Initially takes a bit of time, which is the right approach, especially when you're playing here in the domestic. Let's have a look at that delivery yet again. Beautiful delivery, moving away from Zainullah, and in the end a comfortable catch by Kamran Atta.
This is how you bowl as per the conditions. Yes, there is a movement, but you also need to know where exactly you need to pitch the ball. A big heave. What an over, what an over. Brilliant start for Blues. Thanks to Ajay Kumar yet again. Going for just 4 runs, a wicket to his name. 1 done, 4 for 1.
Uzair Khan, the in-form bowler, comes into the attack from the Sharjah Cricket Academy and has been quite impressive. 4 matches, 3 wickets, economy of 11.80. A brilliant bowling all-rounder to have in your team. He's an asset to any team that he plays for. And Taimur will be facing the tunes of Uzair. Goes aerial. This is an opportunity, and it has been taken. Off-pace delivery, and that has done the trick for Uzair Khan.
Excellent captaincy from Nasser Faraz to get in Uzair early into the attack and change of pace, not offering Much pace has been the key in the fall of that wicket. An excellent catch taken by the fielder at mid-on. Safir Tariq making no mistakes. Both the openers are back in the hut. Not a good start for Reds. Taimur Ali manages couple of runs, 4 for the loss of 2.
Right, then in comes the skipper of Emirates Reds. The batting was continue for Emirates Reds. 23 runs for Mohammad Shahzad so far out of 4 innings that is batted. Not a very good strike rate, but those numbers do not justify him. He's a very good player of the longer format. Getting adjusted to the shorter format is not always easy, Mudassir.
Indeed, and modern day cricket demands a lot. It's not only about 50 overs, 20 overs. Also, you need to excel in the T10 format. A quick single. Added responsibility as well on his shoulder leading this side. But rightly said by you, in 50 overs format we have seen the runs he got for Reds.
It's all started here, the Sharjah International Cricket Stadium. Beautiful work by the cameraman. It's tough conditions with Mudassir Ali. And talking about Nasir Farhad, he's been a brilliant leader. They've just lost that one match, and ever since then, he's been quite impressive with his leadership skills. Goes aerial, Usaid Amin falls in no man's land and will reach the boundary fence.
I like the way he came out of his crease, and this is how you need to attack, especially against Uzair, who is not offering much pace. Good use of the feet, a good connection. With ease, he clear the 30-yard circle. 1 bounce, 4 runs. The first boundary for Usaid, and the first boundary for Reds.
Well, I still like the aggression from Usaid Amin. Despite losing those 2 wickets, they're not bogged down with the wickets that they've lost in the power play. Good delivery, right on the money. No wit whatsoever offered on that occasion. Just continuing our discussion, the leadership skills have been quite impressive.
This is what happened early in this over. The first ball, Taimur nowhere near the ball. This has been the problem for Taimur Ali. Not reaching the length of the ball and trying to play big. It's a good start for Blues. Oh, excellent bouncer. Change of pace, rolling his fingers. Brilliantly done.
As a batter, Mudassir Ali, those deliveries are very frustrating, I can tell you that. First is the heat. Second, you're not getting those runs. And those cunning off-cutters and slow ones. When you go out to bat in the middle in the power play, you would like to smash that new ball. But with those beautiful off-cutters, it's not always easy for the batters to score.
And that is the reason I never batted top of the order. On the back foot. A punch to end the over number 2. Another successful over for Blues. 2 overs gone, 10 for the loss of 2.
Ten for 2 after 2. Not a great power play for Team Emirates Reds. But I like the intent from Usaid Amin. And a new bowler has been introduced into the attack. Let's have a look at the field. They've got deep square leg, mid wicket, wideish long on, and a sweeper cover and a deep third outside the 30-yard circle for Usaid Amin. Youngster Umar has been given the responsibility to come out and bowl the over number 3. You're talking about the composition of Team Emirates Blues. The likes of Nasir Faraz himself, Kamran Atta has been destructive at the top of the order. Ajay has been a very good find for them. Uzair, and who can forget the young lad, 19-year-old, if I'm correct, Ahmed Tariq, yet to fire in this tournament. Quite impressive overall.
Good looking shot. Oh, what a take! Has he taken? No. A chance put on by Ahmad Tariq. Valiant effort, but what a strike from the blade of Usaid.
Little bit of pace on offer and he's cashed on that opportunity, but what an effort in the deep by Ahmad Tariq. This is what you need. Look at that. A full stretch. Just could not hold on to it, but full marks for the commitment in the field.
A tough chance for Ahmad Tariq, but looking good is Usaid. Thick outside edge. Some work for Ajay Kumar. I like the way he's getting those runs. Though a couple of wickets down, but playing with positive intent. Poor backup by the wicket keeper as well as from Umar. An easy run has been given away.
Well, you've got to wear your thinking cap on. You've seen how Uzair and Ajay have restricted the batters, not allowing those pace deliveries on offer, and Umar just offering that pace and allowing batters to free their arms comfortably. He's got to be careful against Usaid Amin.
Keeping his partner busy by taking those singles. So far, a good over in progress for Emirates Reds. Trying to stitch a partnership. Usaid and Shadad. A quality bowling lineup of Blues. They have a very good fast bowling attack. Still the likes of Asif yet to be introduced by Captain Nasir Faraz.
Beautiful delivery. Was there an edge? Yes, it is. Umar picks up a wicket. And Shadad, poor form continues.
The length is key on the surface and brilliantly done. He's coming wide of the crease and inviting the batter to go for the drive. Nowhere near the ball. A good catch taken by Kamran. He has been kept busy behind the stumps by the bowlers. 19 for the loss of 3.
Right then, the new batter Faraz walks out to the centre. He's under pressure. 3 wickets already down. They've got 7 overs left after this. Mohammad Farazuddin, not quite impressive numbers there, but he's got a perfect opportunity to cement his position in the team, and if he can get going, they can get to a formidable total.
Absolutely, a lot depends on this partnership for Reds. Oh, what a take. A flying machine behind the stumps, Kamran Atta. A brilliant take.
Well, I sometimes feel, Mudassir, D10, the D10 format is tailor-made for a player of Kamran Atta's caliber. Let's have a look at that last dismissal, rightly mentioned. Hitting the right areas is the key to success on that particular wicket. You do get that purchase off the surface if you're hitting the right areas. Kamran Atta, brilliant player, loves the shorter format, goes all guns blazing. Beautiful delivery, nicely disguised. A quicker bumper, which will get us to the end of over number 3. Reds are 20 for 3. Well, not a great start for Team Emirates Reds. Zainullah back into the hut. Taimur Ali as well just did not find the form yet again. A lot will depend upon Usaid Amin, Zawar Farid and Ghaffar. They would look to score somewhere close to the 80-90 run marks just to give something for their bowlers to bowl at. Just that one extra. Quite impressive from the bowling unit of Emirates Blues. Fahad Nawaz has been introduced into the attack. I reckon this is a good move. He slows things down. Cuts away. And will find the fence. Not a good start for Fahad Nawaz. Usaid Amin, any width on offer, Mudassir, he will punish you.
I like the way he's getting those runs, Rizwan. It's not only about hard hitting, but look at the timing and placement. Waited on the back foot and nicely managed, keeping it away from the reach of the fielder. It's a good start to the over. The only positive sign so far for Reds is Usaid. 19 runs in just 10 balls. Not getting that support from the other end.
Good delivery. Right channels. Has been the one batter who's able to find those runs so far in the tournament.
I'm surprised why they are not going with Zawar Farid. Oh, what a brilliant hit. Leaning on that front foot. Deliberately played over that extra cover fielder. A glorious hit. 4 runs for Usaid and more runs for Red. Slightly fuller. Majestic. Beautifully done by Usaid Amin. It's a couple of boundaries so far. A good over in progress for Emirates Red. Using the feet. Keeping everyone busy out there in the middle is Usaid Amin. For the first time the spinner has been introduced and going for runs. Now this will be a good battle, Farazuddin and Fahad. Because both played a lot of cricket under 19, under 16 together here in UAE. Fahad Nawaz so far not having good tournament with the bat. Trying to go big towards that leg side. A good comeback by Fahad Nawaz. So going for a couple of boundaries. Ends this over with a dot delivery. 4 overs gone. 30 for the loss of 3. .30 for the loss of 3, 4 overs gone. Out of 30, 24 runs came from the blade of Usaid Amin. It clearly shows the domination of Usaid Amin, but the problem has been no support from the other batters.
They should give him company, at least from here on. 6 more overs left. Beautiful delivery, yorked him up. And a soft inquiry from Umar. Well, that's exactly what you need. That is a channel that you would be looking to bowl at.
I like the pace battery of Emirates Blues. No big names, but their performances are so loud that everyone now looking at these young boys, Umar, Asif, Ajay Kumar and the experienced Uzair. Going has been tough, and with this current run rate, they'll reach around 70-75, but they'll be eyeing to go above that 80-90 for that. Usaid needs to stay. Trying to be cheeky, not a proper connection. When you are struggling, when you're not able to get those runs, then you try such kind of shots.
Absolutely. Trying to be cheeky on that occasion. And Umar has been quite impressive so far. Just given away those 10 runs in the first over. He did pick up that wicket. Leading and supporting the team is Nasir Faraz. Having a chat with the bowler on every delivery. It's the right approach. He's a youngster. You tend to learn a lot, especially in this series. Another good length. Consistently, Mudassir, he's been hitting that area. Quite impressive. Immaculate with his line and length.
It's also good to see that he's not trying out too many things. Sticking to that one channel. And that has been the key for all these fast bowlers of Blues. What a spell. A young lad making a name for himself here in UAE domestic circuit. Conditions are tough, but looking fit is Umar. Another single. So far a boundaryless over. A good captaincy from Nasir Faraz. He's doing an extremely good job. A new role, but he has been in brilliant touch with the bat as well as marshalling the troops quite well here.
Well, indeed, he has been a great leader. Well, Emirates Reds did make some changes. Unfortunately, it has not been working in their favor so far with the batting order. And the top run getter for them in this series has been Abdul Ghaffar, who comes out to bat at number 5 or 6. I would have expected him to come a little bit top. I understand you have batters, but it's that man who's the power hitter, who's the powerhouse, who's been scoring runs consistently for you.
I completely agree with you. And top of that, where is our Farid? You need to send these batters top of the order because it's shorter format, 10 overs. You need to make sure that most of the deliveries they need to face Zawar Farid and Abdul Ghaffar because they have tried with Taimur Ali. Nothing is much happening. Taimur coming at top of the order, short of runs, short of form. But looking good is Umar with the ball for Blues. Oh, lofted. Another excellent shot. Chased by Nasir Faraz. Couple of runs on offer. So 5 runs. And what a spell by Umar. Going for just 15 runs. A wicket to his name. Usaid on 27. Emirates Reds 35 for the loss of 3 at the end of over number 5.
Well, sluggish is the word to describe the progress of Emirates Reds with the bat so far. Just going at 7 runs per over. The top order has come and gone. Fahad Nawaz, occasional left arm spinner. will continue and complete his spell. Under tremendous amounts of pressure here are Emirates Reds. Nasir Faraz has bossed the game right from ball one. Excellent bowling changes. The fast bowling has been stupendous for Emirates Blues so far. Usaid Amin holds the key. 27 off 16. He's off to a start. Mohammad Farazuddin, very talented young all-rounder. Been part of UAE national team squads in the past. Needs to show his caliber. Needs to show his quality this afternoon. Plenty of cushion on the onside. Long on mid-wicket, square leg out.
Easy one, man.
So far, they've been content to deal in singles. Shoaib Ahmed alongside me. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ahmed. Good afternoon to everyone who's joined us for this game between the Blues and the Reds. And right now, Reds are in trouble. 36 for 3. Very sluggish start, as you mentioned. And seems like there's no light at the end of the tunnel for the Emirates Reds.
Yeah, not looking good.
One away.
Square leg with some work to do here, but all they will get is one. They've got all the angles, all the bases covered. And especially after that hammering they took last night, I just believe that their confidence looks a bit shaken in the batting department.
Lega good.
Good bowling from Fahad Nawaz, keeping it outside the hitting range of Farazuddin. He does like to punch over extra cover, inside out. That's his go-to stroke against spin. Lofted, and is it long enough? Yes, it is. Clean strike from Farazuddin. Finally, a maximum coming in for the Reds. And that was a special shot.
Yes, much needed for Emirates Reds. They were looking desperate now, and that is a very good shot. A shot of confidence will relieve some pressure, but they need quite a few more of those for Emirates Reds to get into a comfortable position, because otherwise, whatever they get from here on, Emirates Blues will fancy chasing. Remember, they are second in the points table. Fujairah leading the chart, but Emirates Blues, they've done well so far.
Oh, they've been outstanding. A true team unit. They've got power hitters. They've got an excellent pace bowling battery. Maybe they're lacking a frontline spinner, hence Fahad Nawaz being utilized. But overall, a lot of the bases covered for the Blues for sure. Usaid Amin, he's gotten off to a start, continues his good form from last night.
One guys.
And he is steadying the ship so far. Decent spell from Fahad. Only 20 runs conceded. 45 for 3. Positive move made here by the Reds. Floating power play enforced. So let's see who will be asked to bowl. I think it is going to be Ajay Kumar, the left arm seamer. Yeah, he's the one approaching the crease. Will be bowling from the Bukhatir end. So let's take a look at the field setup. There is a square leg going out for Usaid, and there is a deep point at the moment. Nasir Faraz is beckoning him into the circle. So there's going to be a long off Uzair Khan at the bottom of your screen, and a deep mid wicket. So trying to protect the straighter boundaries here, Shoaib.
Ajay Kumar, he's bowled really well. He's been the standout performer for Emirates Blues. They've got quite a few, but he too has made a mark in this 7 districts Emirates D10. Coming in to bowl his second over.
Going across the right-hander. Nicely bowled. Yeah, he's been very impressive in terms of his control, his thinking, his variations. Truly the discovery of the D10 this season.
He has bowled to his strengths, and bowling consistently in that area has you rightly pointed out, has been backing his skill and instincts, and a very thinking cricketer.
Yeah, I was listening to the commentary stint earlier where Rizwan Rahman and Mudassir did mention something about him. Long chase for the fine leg will rein it in. Well, this man has been a net bowler for Lucknow Super Giants, Ajay Kumar. I think the way they've gone this season, they could have used him in their squad. Took a lot of tap, their young Indian fast bowling unit. But this lad is a very, very good bowler indeed.
Yeah, all that experience coming to the fore for Ajay Kumar, coming here to the UAE and immediately impressing one and all with his bowling skill. Goes full this time, big appeal. Not out, says the umpire.
They're clearly pitching outside leg. Excellent Yorker though, caught Usaid Amin by surprise. Did shuffle. Oh, there was bat involved maybe. But that was certainly close. They do have a clamp on the game, a firm clamp on the game so far. Emirates Blues. Usaid Amin, he's spent the most time out there. Needs to convert this start. Still a long off in mid-wicket in position. They have not maximized the floating power play so far. Slower delivery, miscue, and excellent work by Ahmed Tariq. Great effort by the teenager. A real live wire in the field.
Outstanding. Just wonderful to see him put that effort, ensuring that he keeps the ball inside the field of play. Brilliant work by the youngster. And saved certain runs for his side. Let's look at that again. Just putting in the dive, ensuring that he pushes the ball inside before he crosses the ropes, and quick on his feet. Very well done.
Fielding is all about the effort you put in, your intensity, your concentration. Oh, that's a good looking pull shot. Was ready for the short ball and dispatched.
Very well done by Usaid. He knew exactly where the fielders were. Both the fielders inside the 30-yard circle behind square, a square leg and short fine, and he plays it between those two fielders and gets a much-needed boundary to his name. Ajay not happy with that execution of the short ball and would want to correct that.
Yeah, he could have pushed that square leg to the fence or the fine leg and brought Ahmed Tariq into the circle. 50 raised for Emirates Reds, but it's taken a long, long time indeed. They're hovering around that 80-85 sort of score. Certainly will not be enough. They need plenty more. Wonderful punch through covers. Don't bother chasing that one. Sublime timing from Usaid Amin. Overpitch delivery and deserved to be put away. Take a look at this one. Half volley. Great balance. Even better placement. And in the end, they've done well in the floating power play. That is lovely. So 7 overs gone. Finally some momentum for the Reds. Mohammad Mohsin, outstanding right arm fast, coming into the attack. So a plethora of riches in terms of fast bowling for Emirates Blues. And he can bowl outside the power play, look to attack. Long off, long on. Square leg mid-wicket. Deep cover as well. Third and fine in the circle. Farazuddin to face. A slower delivery to start. Very canny bowler. Just that leg cutter. Rolling his fingers down the seam. And certainly caught Farazuddin by surprise. Well, Faraz needs to get off strike and let Usaid Amin face the bulk of the bowling.
Farazuddin, he'll, like you mentioned, will have to either go for the kill here, look for the boundaries, which he's not been able to do so as fluently as he would have liked. What was said, he's the batter you want as Emirates Reds to be facing as many deliveries as possible. Brings out the scoop, plays it fine. Does it have enough legs? Yes, it does. So it crosses the ropes and a much needed, much awaited boundary from the bat of Farazuddin.
Nicely done. He got the length he was looking for there. And sometimes when you can't clear the fence down the field, be unorthodox. Was the slower delivery and just that ramp scoop. Kamranatha getting a run out. He's handed the wicket-keeping gloves over. Just couldn't get there. So good start, early boundary. Pace on the call is for 2. Will they push here? Not quite. Usaid Amin wasn't really interested.
A good effort in the deep by Asif. Was quick to release the ball. As of now, it's 62 for 3. So they still have wickets in hand and there's still some time left in this first innings. If these two can bat and score at least another 12 runs from here on every over, that'll make them reach and breach the 100-run mark, which should be ideal for Reds at the moment.
Slashed away. There is deep cover in position. Yeah, 14 legal deliveries remaining. Can they get another 30 runs? Get 90, 95 maybe? That could be interesting. It will be below par, but something to work with.
Yes, the idea should be to get to 100 from here on. With 7 wickets in hand, you expect the batting team to get there. But it's not going to be easy because Mohsin is bowling well. They've also got Uzair, who is another very handy cricketer with the ball, with the bat. So Emirates Blues, as we mentioned earlier, is a very well-rounded side. All bases covered.
Oh, excellent Yorker. Right on the money. Yeah, like you mentioned about Uzair, he was part of the Gulf Giants in DP World IL T20 Season 3. Because of his ability to read the wicket and bowl accordingly. Nicely done there by Mohsin as well.
I should have looked to get bat to ball. Farazuddin was not in any position. And Uzair, as you mentioned, another excellent cricketer. All-round capabilities. Good with the ball, handy with the bat, scores and has the ability to hit big sixes. Uzair Khan.
Fielder in the deep. Uzair. Easy catch. And Mohsin gets the breakthrough. This partnership was looking dangerous. But just when Farazuddin looking to unleash, he's hauled out.
Fielders at the right place at the right time. That's great field placement. Deep point in place and a simple catch. Didn't have to move Uzair. It was hit straight at him. And he doesn't miss many. So Farazuddin's innings comes to an end. 16 of 15 for him. It's 63 for 4.
The danger man for Emirates Reds, Abdul Ghaffar. He's having an outstanding tournament with the bat, with the ball. And once again, the frustration is that they haven't utilized his immense ability to their maximum advantage. Batting at number 6 in a D10 game when the top order has been consistently failing. Uzair Khan, the man of the moment, coming in to bowl the penultimate over. Third and fine in the circle. Protection on the onside and deep cover. Thrashed away. Long chase. Will find the fence. Excellent start to the over. Usaid needing his 50. Can this be the big over Emirates Reds are searching for? Can they get 15 or 20 here? Just sat up nicely. He is strong in that extra cover region. On the front foot or back. Beautiful clean strike. Slight change in the field. Square leg coming into the circle. And they've taken a deep point. Along as the deep cover. Full toss delivery. Checking on the height on that one. I think it's A-OK. Just about.
Abdul Ghaffar, for him it's the right time to come out to bat. He enjoys batting in the death and has the ability to hit those big sixes. Hasn't been able to fire on all cylinders in this edition of the D10, but hopefully he can change that today. Needs to hit a few big ones. 2 or 3 sixes off his bat needed. Pushes it with soft hands and gets off the mark with a single.
Yeah, one man can only do so much for the team. He certainly needs some support, finally getting it in the form of Usaid Amin today. But that has been the problem. It's been Abdul Ghaffar and nobody else for Emirates Reds, especially in the batting department. Mohammad Shahdad, Mohammad Farazuddin, Taimur Ali, they all need to pull up their socks. We're reaching the halfway point of the tournament. And they are in the doldrums. Certainly need to find their touch sooner rather than later. Miscue on that occasion will get him a single. At the moment, Emirates Reds are not going anywhere with this kind of batting combination. They need to get this man in the top 3 at least, Shoaib.
Well, I agree. You need somebody who can score runs quickly, and you need to give him as much time as possible in the middle. So there's no harm in trying to promote Abdul Ghaffar up the order. This one's down the leg side. And also he brings the element of being a left-handed batter, Ahmed. So that too will add a lot of benefit for Emirates Reds if he can bat up the order.
Yeah, absolutely. If nothing else, he can give you a quick start. Maybe 15 of 8, 20 of 12, something like that. Just to put some juice in your batting effort. So far, they've just been plodding around, going at 6.5, 7, 8 runs per over, losing wickets as well. That has been nailed, but straight to long off. Ajay Kumar takes the strong catch.
That was flat, that was hit hard, but it was hit straight to the fielder as well. Ajay Kumar makes no mistake. Takes that catch comfortably. It was in the slot, but not able to clear the fielder at long off. Simple catch, and he makes no mistake. So Abdul Ghaffar stays. Another short one. Short-lived innings for Abdul Ghaffar. It's 71 for 5.
Zawar Farid coming in at 7 after opening the other evening. Just shows the amount of confusion Emirates Reds have in deploying their batting resources. He hasn't had a great tournament, to be fair. He's been good with the ball, but not with the bat. Strike rate below 100 shows his struggles. Immediately lofting it. High and handsome over long on for 6. Well, that is a statement shot coming in from Zawar Farid.
Well, they did shuffle their batting order. Zawar Farid earlier batted up for Emirates Reds. Now he's come down to bat at number 7. And he's hit that straight. Beautifully done. Good pick up. And right from the middle of the bat. Not the best delivery from Uzair. It was in the slot. And Zawar says, thank you very much.
Lovely clean strike. But is it too little, too late? 77 for 5. Final 6 of the game. Mohsin. Long on with a chance. Simple catch. And Usaid Amin has fallen in the pursuit of quick runs.
Just wanted to accelerate. No other option for Usaid. He's played 48 of 29. Was there right from ball number 1. And just when they needed him the most, he's fallen. There to be hit. Was not able to get underneath that ball and finds long on. Ghulam Murtaza with the catch. And it's a well-played innings from Usaid Amin that comes to an end. 77 for 6.
Youngster coming in at number 8, Faisal Patel. Always good to see a new name emerging on the domestic scene. And if he's in a squad like Emirates Reds, certainly does have a bright future, but he only has 5 balls to face against a quality bowler like Mohsin. Oh, there could be a run out here. Thankfully, Nasir Faraz kept it in hand. But Mohsin has been outstanding.
Absolutely. Hasn't given away anything and has been amongst the wickets as well. That's the wicket of Usaid Amin. Hit straight to Ghulam Murtaza at long on. So 4 more deliveries to go. Look at those numbers in T10 format, in the D10 format. This is just outstanding. Incredible stuff from Mohsin.
Truly brilliant. He's mixed it up very nicely. Pace on, leg cutters, back of length, wide Yorker. He's the complete package in terms of a death bowler.
Yes, this is what this format brings for the bowlers. It brings the opportunity to learn, to explore and to adapt to conditions. And the bowlers who've done well are the ones who will take this confidence and go into the other formats as much better bowlers. So really impressed with the way Mohsin has bowled, and quite a few other fast bowlers have also done well in this format.
Yeah, I'd love to find out his qualification status, because he looks like one who can compete at the top level for the UAE. Oh, high, full toss. And waiting for the leg umpire signal. I think it's okay. Yeah, umpire Sunit saying it's just about dipping. So even full tosses, like we've seen throughout the D10, have not been maximized.
Yeah, I'd definitely like to have another look at that, because it did look like it was above waist height. And for me, I think from that angle at least, I would say Mohsin is a lucky man.
Yeah, Zawar is a tall lad, about 6'2". Maybe it was just dipping on him. Everything running the way of the Blues at the moment. Toe end of the bat. And in the end, what a fantastic final over Mohsin has bowled here. A wicket and only 3 runs conceded. Even if it goes for 6, that is plenty acceptable for the Blues. So Zawar has a long on, square leg and long on in position. He has hit 1 clean strike for 6. Maybe that paddle, that ramp over the fine leg in the circle, or the Joe Root sort of ramp over third. But certainly is going to be a below par score for the Reds. They have 2 games this evening in the D10. This is not the way they wanted to start their day. Excellent slow delivery off the back. And they will scamper for 2. So 82 is all that Emirates Reds can manage in their allotted 10 overs.
Great bowling performance from Emirates Blues and from Mohsin Khan in particular. He's down, he's injured a bit on that last ball, was hit straight back at him, does well to evade it and got shot in the back. But overall, I think it's a very happy outing for Emirates Blues, restricting Reds to 82 in their 10 overs, and they'll definitely fancy chasing it down in the second innings and might just get to the top of the table if they win this game against the Reds.
Almost certainly. Very chaseable score and plenty of quality in their batting. In terms of the effort from Emirates Reds, it was only Usaid Amin, the standout performer. Once again, the top order came and went in single figures. Farazuddin tried his best, but after Abdul Ghafar's dismissal, it was all looking very difficult for the Reds in the middle. Truly a team effort in the bowling department. 2 wickets for Uzair, 1 wicket apiece for Mohammad Umar and Ajay Kumar. And Mohammad Mohsin at the death was brilliant. 2 for 11 in his allotted 2 overs. Taking a look at the highlights here, Ajay Kumar was excellent with the new ball, picking up Taimur Ali early, and Uzair Khan getting a wicket in the power play as well. Usaid Amin then came in and provided some much needed momentum to the Emirates Reds batting effort. Strong player, square of the wicket. Mohammad Shahdad, the captain, has had a disappointing tournament so far, but this partnership between Farazuddin and Usaid Amin looked good. Fahad Nawaz took a bit of tap. This was a good-looking hook shot against Ajay Kumar in the floating power play, and a crisp extra cover drive. Farazuddin then holed out to deep point, straight to the fielder, and then Mohammad Mohsin turned it on at the death. Abdul Ghaffar, much was expected, but couldn't clear the long off. And then when Usaid Amin fell in the pursuit of quick runs, it was pretty much a sad story for Emirates Reds. So 83 is the target for Emirates Blues to go top of the table. Will they achieve that in the run chase? We'll find out in just about a few minutes' time. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the 7 Districts presents Emirates D10 2025 powered by Fancode. Match number 21 in progress. And unfortunately, Emirates Reds have not posted a sizable score. Usaid Amin was outstanding, 48 of 29. Some support provided by Mohammad Farazuddin. But other than that, all in single figures. Emirates Blues bowling was outstanding. 2 wickets apiece for Uzair Khan and Mohammad Mohsin. Ajay Kumar and Mohammad Umar, the young speedster, did an excellent job as well. So 83 will be the magic number for Emirates Blues to go top of the table. They have 2 matches today, so a major opportunity to make some advancements. As we have the 2 umpires re-emerging, Asif Iqbal to the left of your screen and Mr. Sunij alongside him. Alongside me in the combox is going to be Rizwan ur Rahman. Good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon, Ahmed. 83 required. I reckon they are short of about 15 odd runs in this contest. It was only one batter who went well. Usaid Amin, Abdul Ghaffar did not get those desired runs that he would have wanted to. It's going to be a tough one for Emirates Reds. Looking at the batting lineup of Team Emirates Blues, quite impressive. The likes of Ahmed Tariq and Kamran Atta has looked in good form. Nasir Faraz, Uzair, Mohammad Uzair, a lot of good batters for Team Emirates Blues. So
absolutely. Pardon me, Rizwan. Should be a relatively straightforward affair. Will be interesting to see who will open the innings for Emirates Blues. Ahmed Tariq has been the regular opener. A few decent knocks from him so far. Safir Tariq is in the mix as well. A very talented and clean striker of the ball. The wicket-keeper batter. So they are taking their own sweet time for their openers to emerge out there in the middle. Maybe they've lost some gear. Maybe they've misplaced their pads or their helmet. But certainly the Emirates Reds are raring to go, and Abdul Ghaffar seems to be warming up. Looks like he will take the new ball, and yes, Safir Tariq and Ahmed Tariq, the 2 Tariqs opening the innings for Emirates Blues.
But they were successful in the previous outing. Tariq Square, if you would like to call it that way. Quite impressive, both the batters. Safir Tariq has taken that aggressive role, whilst Ahmed Tariq also loves to free his arms in the power play.
Yeah, good combination of a power hitter in Safir and a technician like Ahmed. Very talented young batter. He is certainly making big waves on the UAE domestic scene. Technically sound, has the ability to be aggressive in the power play without slogging. Just a timer of the ball and very sharp in the field as well. This young lad has a very, very bright future, to say the least.
Oh, he certainly has. He's a complete cricketer. Talking about his batting, as you rightly mentioned, technically very sound. 79 runs so far with a strike rate of 158, and he's been quite impressive in the field as well.
Safir Tariq, good strike rate, best of 44. So it's going to be Ahmed Tariq to face. Deep point and deep square in position. Abdul Ghaffar, he's having an outstanding tournament with the ball. Look at that, 9 wickets at an economy rate of 8.7. Considering he bowls in the power play, is brilliant to say the least. Play is the call, and here we go. 83 the target for Emirates Blues. Immediately on the move, a hint of swing on that one for Ghaffar. They will take a quick leg by.
That has been the approach from the batters of Team Emirates Blues. Aggressive right from ball 1. We could see that from Ahmed Tariq. And Safir Tariq has been quite instrumental in his approach. Has been the player of the match in one of the outings. Look at that delivery. Tried to walk down the wicket. Just could not get the connection right.
Just a bit of nip off the surface there for Ghaffar. No change in the field for Safir. He is very strong towards that square leg, long leg region with that pickup shot. Strong player off the back foot. Hence the protection on the square boundaries. Bit of movement once again, so that will encourage Ghaffar.
Oh, certainly, and he's got that ability to get those variations to the table, Abdul Ghaffar. A very good all-rounder to have in your team. A lot would rely upon Abdul Ghaffar.
Yeah, he had a very debilitating knee injury a couple of seasons ago. That slowed down his progress. Otherwise, at full tilt, he was a very, very quick bowler. Around 135, 140. Swinging the ball at high pace. plus his batting was that X factor. Still very useful, still very capable. Slashed up and over. Not quite out of the middle. The deep point will clean it up. But I like the intent coming in from Ahmed Tariq.
Brilliant from Ahmed Tariq. And talking about Abdul Ghaffar, very good all-rounder to have in your team, and I'm a big fan of his batting. Power hitter, has got that X factor in him, and he bludgeons the ball out of the park. Quite impressive.
He certainly is a power package with the bat. Maybe not super consistent, but impact player. In just the space of 10-12 deliveries, he can change the game. Goes high, mid-on, backpedaling, chance. Well taken by Farazuddin. And Emirates Reds are on the board.
Another hit not being timed properly on that occasion by Ahmed Tariq. Did try to get to the reach of the ball and hitting the toe end of the bat, and a wonderful catch by Faraz. Kept his eyes glued to the ball, and in the end gets the big wicket of Ahmed Tariq. 2 of 3 for him. Emirates Blues lose their first, 4 for 1.
Hard-hitting wicketkeeper Kamran Atta coming in at number 3. Like you mentioned, he is tailor-made for this D10 format. Attack-minded, clean striker of the ball. Has had a decent tournament. Look at that strike rate. 170 plus is outstanding.
Oh, it is. He loves to go big right from ball one. He enjoys his outing.
Slashed and just beyond the backward point. He was a bit too square for my liking. Otherwise, that would have been a straightforward take.
Oh, absolutely. Kamran Atta flirting with the danger on that occasion. Just probably a meter away from the fielder at the backward point, and this was the last wicket. Ahmed Tariq trying to go towards the long on region and got caught by Faraz in the deep.
Yeah, the shot was on. Can't really blame the opener for looking to get quick runs in the power play. Sometimes you click, sometimes you don't. Oh, misfield in the deep. That is not what was required. Spoiling the over for Ghaffar.
That would have been just a single. He overran on that occasion. Usaid Amin, usually a gun fielder, misses out. Let's have a look at that replay. Playing across the line towards the deep square. Oh, there you go. And in the end, 4 fruitful runs for Emirates Blues. 9 for 1 after 1.
So that final ball boundary has fixed the course for Emirates Blues. It's going to be Arslan Ahmed, young fast bowler. Took a wicket yesterday on his D10 debut. Lively pace, can swing the ball. But that economy rate certainly needs work. Took a bit of tap yesterday evening. Oh, it just fell in front of the mid-wicket. If he was in a short mid-wicket position, that would have been a straightforward catch.
Well, absolutely. Half opportunity on that occasion. Arslan, as you rightly mentioned, he was impressive yesterday, but was expensive in the second over. And today is up against some power hitters in the name of Safir Tariq and Kamran Atta. Quite impressive. It will be a test for this young lad.
Yeah, he needs to find that off-stump channel. Bowled a bit too straight last evening as well. You only have a square leg out on the onside. Calmly pushed away for a single by Safir. There you can see once again that line is middle and leg. And in the power play, you're flirting with danger.
Oh, absolutely spot on. He's got a decent run up. All he has to do is just marginally correct his line. And if he can do that, he's got a packed offside field. He'll be able to avoid those boundaries.
Kamranatha looking to get going. Attack-minded batter. Chips it over mid-off. Easy as you like. And in fact, it's sailed for 6.
There's one batter, Ahmed Khwaja, any skipper would love to have in his team. Irrespective of the format he plays, he's quite aggressive. And his consistency has also been spot on. Look at that delivery. It was in the slot. He knew the long off was inside the circle and he's found the fence.
You make an excellent point there. Did not heave towards mid-wicket or cow corner. Just kept his shape. Smart batting, the value of experience. Change in the field. Deep point comes into the circle. And the mid-off drops to the fence. Mid-on will be cleared. Not a clean connection. But on this outfield, that is unstoppable. Another boundary.
That was a tennis forehand shot. Half tracker. And he's got that connection absolutely right. Yet again, brilliant from Kamranatha. Doing what he does. Look at that.
Yeah, that was a la Novak Djokovic or Carlos Alcaraz. Beautifully done. Maybe we'll see him at Wimbledon next month. He's got a good forehand.
Well, we belong to the era of Rafael Nadal and the other players. New players that you've just mentioned. Wavered down the leg side. That will be a wide. Oh, a direct hit could have been close.
Some confusion between the two wicket keepers. Yes, no, maybe. Running on a misfield. In the end, it is a good over for the Blues. Will be interesting if they take the floating power play immediately. I would expect so, with Kamran and Safir at the crease. Once again, going wider on the crease and looking to bowl that in-dipper. Mishandled by the keeper there. Could have been close with the direct hit. So Arslan, he needs to find that off-stump channel if he is to compete at top level. You can't bowl too straight. Good Yorker. When he gets it right, he looks a good prospect.
Much better line on that occasion from Arslan. Well, I can feel for the bowler. He's a youngster. It's the shortest format. You will have all the batters going after you, and especially coming and bowling in the power play up against quality batters, power hitters. It's always not going to be easy. And barring those two deliveries, he's been all right today.
Yeah, maybe just striving a bit too hard. In the end, he's closed out the over well, but the damage has been done. 15 taken, it's 24 for 1. Well, interesting move. They're just hanging on to the floating power play just yet. Against our hopes and expectations. Zawar Farid coming on to bowl. Tell us more about him, Rizwan.
Well, he's been an experienced campaigner. Quite impressive, but he's been off colour in the entire tournament so far. Senior statesman for Emirates Reds. Can he strike gold today?
He certainly has the variations. His bowling has been relatively better as compared to his batting. There you can see 7 wickets and brilliant economy rate. But that was when the pitches were a lot tougher. They were not coming onto the bat. Slow-paced. Were a bit patchy. This one is a very good batting wicket. And I think if he doesn't get it right, he might travel. Plenty of protection down the ground. Long off, long on. Deep mid-wicket more towards cow corner and a deep square more towards mid-wicket. So the onus is to bowl full. Third and fine leg in the circle. Safir Tariq only has a boundary to his name. Kamranatha has started off well. They're ahead of the game so far. Let's see if Zawar can get it right here. Like you mentioned, experienced campaigner, has been capped by the UAE, played plenty of ODIs, T20s, was part of the DP World IL T20 as well for ADKR. So the class and quality is there. Well, that's a shocking delivery, and it's a no ball because it finished within the playing area of the pitch in terms of the dimensions. Hence, it's going to be a free hit.
I fail to understand at times when you've been a UAE cap player, you've got so much amount of experience. How could you start with such delivery? That was wavered and it was absolutely away. I mean, surprising for me for sure.
And that delivery doesn't make sense either because point third, cover point are in the circle. So why are you trying to bowl it wide of off? Free hit then. And he'll have to reload that free hit. This time it's a big wide.
It doesn't look fine to me. It doesn't look fit to me. Is it the conditions which is troubling him?
Yeah, it doesn't look warmed up at all to looseness and bad looseness. So it's going to be a prolonged over here. Yet more problems for Mohammad Shahzad, one of his key all-rounders. Looking a bit sluggish today. Free hit remains for Safir Tariq. Miscued, will be caught, but counts for none. They will take a single.
Better line on that occasion. Off-pace delivery from Zawar Farid. That's exactly where he's got to be, darting in those channels. He doesn't look fit to me, Ahmed. There's something off about him.
Yeah, I think he might not be able to continue here. Maybe some nausea, some dizziness from playing in this severe heat. Maybe some cramp in his back as well. So the problems keep mounting here for Emirates Reds. Yeah, he's clearly looking under duress here. The health and well-being of the players is of utmost importance, and this is a wise decision to take him off. The question is, who will step up to the plate and bowl these 5 deliveries?
Well, we could see that right from ball one. He was not looking good, and we can understand the situation as well. It's quite hot and humid conditions. You've got to be careful, and I think it was a right approach from him. It's a long tournament. You might as well take a little break. It'll be interesting to see whether it will be Taimur Ali. Who else will come out to bowl?
Yeah, they do have plenty of options. Zawar, not a spring chicken anymore, so he's heading straight to the dugout, and rightly so. Get out of the sun. Put your feet up. They do have 2 games, I believe, this afternoon, and they will require him. So it's going to be Ali Asghar Shams, the left-arm spinner, coming on to bowl. He's had a decent tournament, picked up some wickets. UAE under-19 prospect, was part of the under-19 Asia Cup. Let's see if he can get it right here. Something new to throw at Safir Tariq and Kamranatha.
Kamranatha would love to play against the spinners, but Ali Asghar Shams has been quite impressive in his recent outing. He's got to be mindful of those short deliveries. As long as he doesn't offer the long hops, he will be all right.
Yeah, the field is set straight, so onus is on you to bowl full, flight the ball. Safir Tariq and Kamranatha looking to get going. Skewed in the air, will plug and land towards deep extra. So far so good.
Brilliant from Kamranatha. Just feeding in the strike to Safir Tariq. 28 already on board. They are well and truly on course to chase the total down, Emirates Blues.
Yeah, they'd like to finish the game early.
Oh, well bowled,
Nicely bowled. Good line and length. And they'll pick up 2. That's good running. Just placed in that gap between deep extra and long off.
We witnessed this yesterday as well, Ahmed Khwaja, beg your pardon. Quite an impressive wicket to bat on. It's a belter of a track. The ball does come onto the bat. You just got to give it a little time, maybe a couple of deliveries, 3 to 4 deliveries, and you'll be all right.
Half tracker, but just a bottom edge. And good fielding at deep square. Hurried across quickly and got the throw out to keep it to 1.
He gets away with that delivery. Could have landed anywhere towards that long leg region. That's where he's got to be mindful about. Bowling those short deliveries.
This is chipped. Long off. Very good catch taken. So Ali Asghar Shams strikes. And that's a big blow to the Blues.
It certainly is a big blow for the Team Emirates Blues. Didn't quite time it. And Usaid Amin in the deep picks up a good catch. Look at that. Shimmy down the wicket. And straight into the hands of Usaid Amin. Second wicket down for the Team Emirates Blues. Kamran Atta, after a short cameo, departs after scoring 13 of 6. 1 boundary and a maximum to him. 31 for 2.
So it's the skipper, Nasir Faraz, coming in at number 4. Technically sound batter, great temperament. The ideal man you want in a run chase. He's having a decent tournament so far. Just short cameos. He does play a middle order role for the Blues. Superb over from Ali Asghar. 4 runs and a wicket. 31 for 2 after 3. Interesting bowling change. It's going to be Mohammad Shahdad coming into the attack. Rizwan, give us his profile, please.
I reckon they're running short of resources. I would have expected Taimur Ali to come out to bowl. He's not had a great outing so far, Mohammad Shahdad, either with the bat or with the ball. But this will be a test of time for him.
Oh, struck on the pads. He bowls that quickest leg break. Chance for a run out.
How's that?
And has Nasir Faraz overcommitted there. I think he may have made it back in time, but this could be close.
This could be touch and go. I reckon he just could have made it. But a very good throw from the fielder. A bit of mix-up between Nasir Faraz and Safir Tariq.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen Safir Tariq getting tangled up in a run out. Nasir Faraz was beyond halfway. And he had to make an about turn. Oh, this is trouble. Or is it? Oh, just made it in time. Very close.
The bails were not dislodged quickly. And a sigh of relief for Nasir Faraz. But that was a good delivery from Shahdad.
Lucky escape indeed. The calling needs to be very clear and very precise. These two have been teammates at club level, Safir and Nasir. So there should not be that sort of confusion. Good start for Shahdad. 52 needed of 41. Equation is in favor of the Blues, but a couple of quiet overs could make this an interesting finish. This time Much better call. And they'll stick to one.
And just to add to what you've mentioned about Nasir Faraz, technically very sound. And you always need to have a mix of batters in your batting lineup. You cannot have all the power hitters. You need one player to hold one end. And that is one thing that Nasir Faraz can do.
That's a beautiful late glide. That is his calling card. That back cut against spin. How delightful was that?
It was certainly a treat to watch. Let's have a look at that. Played it late and played it to perfection. And that is what Nasir is all about. Pure class.
Yeah, not a big turner of the ball, Shahdad. Well, that was a long hop. Mid-wicket does well to keep it to one. And these three have been club teammates as well. So I am sure they're well aware and familiar with Shahdad's bowling. Bowls off the wrong foot. Can catch you off guard if you overcommit on the front foot. That's why Nasir Faraz very smartly not looking to overstride. And because of that early boundary, they can just nudge the ball around.
Oh, absolutely. And you made a valid point, being a wrong-footed bowler. We've seen Jawadullah at the international level as well. Quite difficult to pick them up, especially when you're wrong-footed.
Oh, absolutely. Sohail Tanveer comes to mind as well. Long hop again, but is it straight to the fielder? Oh, he spilt it. Overbalanced. And has he touched the boundary rope as well?
Well, he's definitely signaling it as a 6. Unfortunate for Shahdad. Could have caught out in the middle, in the deep there. Just could not balance it out. Let's have a look at that. Oh my goodness gracious. He almost got his hand to it and he missed his balance.
There it is. That back leg stepping on the rope. And instead of a wicket, it's gone for 6. 44 on the board for Emirates Blues. So Ali Asghar Shams will continue. First over was a good one. Bottom edge, didn't know much about it. So the runs are coming through thick and fast now for the Blues.
Oh, certainly, they're going at about 11 runs an over. 83 is the target, 38 required of 35.
This is high. Is it long? Cow corner. We'll watch it sail over. Another excellent strike from Nasir Faraz.
It's got lucky on the previous occasion, but this time it gets right of the meat of the bat. And what a strike that is from Nasir Faraz.
Gets underneath it. And with some assistance from the wind, it's carried into the stands. 50 up. Oh, full toss. Usaid Amin. Dropped. Difficult catch. But for a player of his caliber, that should have been taken.
But I like the intent from Nasir Faraz. Absolutely brilliant. They are truly on course to chase this down. They just want to make sure they get that net run rate up. Full toss. Usaid Amin just could not latch onto it.
Yeah, the damage has been done. Now it's less than a runner ball. You have to feel for the young teenager Ali Asghar. He did create opportunities, not been accepted. Miscued once again. Safir Tariq not quite being able to time the ball. But those 2 sixes, one off the misfield and one over cow corner, has made the equation pretty easy for the Blues now as we near the halfway stage. Call is for 2, but they won't take a risk, and rightly so. 54 for 2 at the halfway stage for Emirates Blues.
Nasir Faraz is looking good. In quick time got 19. Faisal Patel, the off-break bowler. Good start, keeping it away from the reach of Nasir Faraz. It's a run a ball from here onwards for Blues. Marching towards another win here. Yes and no. Never interested is Safir Tariq, but a good start by the youngster Faisal Patel. Bowling in his limitations here, not offering much flight. Oh, what a hit in the air. Is there a chance? Fielder settling. Oh, excellent catch taken by Navodaya. So Faisal Patel strikes in his first over, yet to consider run. He has got rid of the captain of Blues, Nasir Faraz, who was looking good, trying to clear that longer boundary towards the leg side. Excellent piece of bowling. An outstanding catch taken by Navodaya, running towards his left side. It's a brilliant catch to get rid of Nasir Faraz, who got the quick 19 in 10 balls, 54 for the loss of 3. At the fall of Nasir Faraz, in comes the big man, Ghulam Murtaza, known for hitting those maximums. A well-built all-rounder. Lately, the captain not using his bowling resources. Ghulam Murtaza now with the bat out there in the middle, but Faisal Patel, he's looking good with the ball. An off-break bowler, but smart piece of bowling. Couple of deliveries, it was way outside the off-stump, then coming into Nasir Faraz. The first run has been conceded by Faisal Patel, but what an over. Brilliant start to the spell for Faisal Patel. He was introduced late into the attack, but having an early impact. Change of line and length got better of Nasir Faraz. Brilliant stuff from this young lad. Though it's a shorter format, but he knows his limitations here, keeping it simple, not coming in the radar of Safir Tariq. He's building that pressure on the batter. What an over. A good start, a successful over from Faisal Patel. Couple of runs, a wicket. 6 overs gone, 56 for the loss of 3. .56 for the loss of 3. 6 overs done. Both the batters, Ghulam Murtaza and Safir Tariq, opting for the helmet because it will be a fast bowler. Getting ready is Abdul Ghaffar. So the captain and 3 senior players, Hussein, Taimur and Ghaffar, in detailed conversation to the previous over of Faisal Patel, which went for just a couple of runs and a wicket. Now all they need is 1 or 2 good overs. If they can strike for a couple of more times, they can make a comeback in this game. .56 for the loss of 3. 7th over, and so it's a floating power play. Back of length. The fielding has been excellent, especially the ground fielding, though a couple of chances were put down. This is a young side led by a young captain, Mohammad Shahidad. A learning days for this young captain, short of runs. But I do understand this is a shorter format. It's not about winning or losing at this stage. It's all about how you learn the skills of this beautiful game. Clean hitting here by Ghulam Murtaza. What a hit. 4 runs. And keep on counting. Fancode tournament force 308. One more time, it's a runner ball. 22 needed of 22 balls. Chasing a target of 83. Clearing that front leg. Slight shuffle. And there you go. Big heave by Ghulam Murtaza. 4 runs. Not in control, but oh, what a power he possesses, Ghulam Murtaza. Even a half hit, going for a maximum. So Ghaffar is leaking runs. A good start to the floating power play. Cruising quite well to the target of 83 is the Blues. Change of pace. Played with one hand, not a proper connection, but he will get this full runs. 6 runs for Murtaza and more runs for Blues. They have just lost one game so far in this tournament, led by young Nasser Faraz. They are in a comfortable position against Emirates Reds. Now just 16 needed of 21 balls. Another one. It's time towards that corner. Back-to-back maximums. He's in a hurry here. Ghulam Murtaza coming good with the bat at the right time for Blues.
Well, Ghulam Murtaza, I was surprised why he was not in the playing 11 from the first game. He's such a good player, just tailor-made for this format. Goes aerial again and goes all the way. Clean hitting from Ghulam Murtaza. Just wonderful to watch him bat. Always a treat.
3 maximums in a row. Again, it was not in control, but look at those forearms. Strong forearms. And go straight over the bowler. No chance for Farazuddin. Making a mockery of Abdul Ghaffar. 22 runs, in fact 23 runs in this over. Change of pace. So at last a dot delivery. The damage has been done by Ghulam Murtaza. 7 overs gone. Blues 79 for the loss of 3. Patel will continue. He bowled quite well his first over. Lucky runs, a thick outside edge. Some work for Farazuddin. Complete team performance from Blues, but the opposition Reds, they are missing that. Apart from 1 or 2 players, it wasn't a good day for others. The likes of Usaid Amin getting those runs. Faisal Patel looked brilliant with the ball. but not able to provide the support other bowlers.
Full toss and in the gap for 4. That's the winning moment. And Emirates Blues have won this game comfortably in the end. The target was never going to be enough. Emirates Blues getting 2 points to their name and are right at the top of the points table. Let's look at that again. A full toss. Ghulam Murtaza smashes that over covers and it's gone for 4. Emirates Blues win this match number 21 by 7 wickets. And a lot to ponder and think about for Emirates Reds.
A pure dominance. They continues to flourish in this tournament. Another win for Blues. It means they will move at the points table. Ahmed Tariq getting out too cheaply. Safir remained unbeaten on 18. But what a knock. A cameo from Ghulam Murtaza. He was in a hurry. 27 in just 7 balls. And it took just 7.2 overs for Blues to go past the target of 83. A thumping victory, but a lot of hard work needs to be done by Emirates Reds. Ghaffar, plenty of runs, though he has got a wicket to Ali Asgar, but Faisal Patel, he bowled quite well, the off-break bowler, to going for just 7 runs, a wicket to his name. 5 extras has been conceded. The problem has been the wickets not going down at regular intervals. Zawar got injured, bowled just 1 delivery. Arslan going for plenty of runs, not having a good tournament, the debutant for Reds. And let's see the highlights of this runs chase. It was Ahmed Tariq who departed early, and Safir stayed till the end, got a few boundaries, and Kamranata perished trying to go big towards that mid-on. Ali Asgar Shams became under the hammer of the batters of the Blues before he got a wicket. Then a big over. Nasser Faraz taking on his counterpart Shadad, getting those runs. But Faisal Patel bowling his first over got better of Nasser Faraz. It was the final wicket going down for Blues. Then walks in the big man. 7 balls, 27 runs to finish the deal. Get those 2 points for his side. A clean hitting, got 3 maximums in a row against Abdul Ghaffar in the floating power play. And this was the winning runs from the blade of Ghulam Murtaza. What a dominant performance we have witnessed from Blues. A complete team performance. And let's see the match summary of match 21. Reds batting first. They had their own problem. The only positive sign was Usaid Amin getting those quick 48 in 29 balls. Farazuddin struggled to get those 16 runs. At the end they managed 82 in their allotted 10 overs, losing 6 wickets. Couple of wickets for Mohsin and couple of wickets for Uzair. It was pure class and exceptional fast bowling on display by Blues. And when the chase started, it was Nasir Safir, but Ghulam Murtaza, what a cameo, 27 in just 7 balls. Faisal Patel was pick of the bowlers for Reds. At the end, Blues won this game by 7 wickets. So what a game. They made a comeback after a break here, Blues, but they looked in control. And without wasting much time, let's head down to the sidelines for the post-match presentation of this game. Over to you, Rizwan.
Welcome to the post-match presentation of match number 21 that was played between Emirates Reds and Emirates Blues. Winning the toss, opting to bowl first, Emirates Blues restricted Emirates Reds for just 82. And in response, they have chased it down within 7.2 overs. There were quite a few notable performances as Ghulam Murtaza with the bat. And it was one man who stood out. It was Mohammad Mohsin for his brilliant bowling performance. And I would now like to request Mr. Iftikhar Ali to hand over the Player of the Match award to Mohammad Mohsin for his brilliant outing today. 2 for 14 for him. Tough conditions and he made it look very easy. Mohammad Mohsin, बहुत-बहुत मुबारक हो. Tough conditions थे. You are known as a death over specialist. कैसा लगा आपको परफॉर्म करते हुए?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह बहुत अच्छा कप्तान ने बैकअप किया और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह जो उसने प्लान दिया अकॉर्डिंग टू प्लान बॉलिंग की और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह उसमें अच्छा हुआ.
Consistently आप डेथ ओवर बॉलिंग के लिए माने जाते हो. आपको किस तरह लगता है जब आप पावर हिटर्स आते हैं उनको कंटेन करना काफ़ी डिफिकल्ट होता है?
जी इसी तरह है, बट ये जो कंडीशन होती है उसके हिसाब से ही चलना पड़ता है कि विकेट में क्या है, उस हिसाब से बॉलिंग करनी पड़ती है। अगर विकेट पे स्लोअर ज़्यादा अच्छे हो रहे हैं तो फिर ट्राई करता हूँ कि स्लोअर करूँ, अगर यॉर्कर पे जाना हो तो फिर यॉर्कर पे जाता हूँ।
बहुत बहुत मुबारक और गुड लक फॉर द रेस्ट ऑफ द टूर्नामेंट. That was Mohammad Mohsin for his bowling performance. That's all we have from the post-match presentation. Don't go anywhere. We've got matches lined up for you.